walking back to happiness. Oh, yeah. Said goodbye to loneliness. Oh, yeah. I never knew I'd miss you. Now I know what I must do. Walking back to happiness I shared with you. Spread the news, I'm on my way. Oh, yeah. All my blues have blown away. Oh, yeah. I'm bringing you love so true, 'cause that's what I owe to you. Walking back to happiness I shared with you.
Dr. Granger, Dr. Carmichael.
Sorry we missed your meeting.
Do not apologize. We are all busy people.
Okay.
One moment, please. A short questionnaire on staff happiness. Now, it is very concise. I know how precious your time is. Now, I would appreciate if you could get it back to me by the end of the day.
Fine.
Lollipop.
Do I look like I eat lollipops?
For Joe. And yellow.
Good morning.
Project Happiness?
Ah.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Nurse Connor. You see, that is exactly the kind of can-do attitude I'm trying to nurture. Please, help yourself to a lollipop.
Oh, thanks.
Dr. Clay. So rude.
I can explain.
You promised you were coming this time.
I couldn't handle it. I'm sorry.
Don't apologise. You don't owe her nothing.
This has got nothing to do with you. You're not even supposed to be here. If the Housing Association knew Carl was
But
subletting...
they don't know, do they? And it's not like anyone's going to grass us up.
Look, I don't care what you do, but I don't want you dragging Carl down with you. You were doing so well. What happened?
If you just left him alone, he'd be fine.
Is that what you want?
I don't know. It's complicated.
Complicated is the one thing it can't be. If you're not interested, then fine. All you have to do is say the word. But you have to decide what you want.
I was gonna come. I was. You know, I even put a shirt on. I couldn't.
You couldn't.
Couldn't be bothered, could he? 'Cause you're boring. You and your sad little life, yeah. Your tea on the table exactly 5:30. He wants more than that.
And this is more, is it?
At least we have a laugh.
Drinking, day and night, stoned before the sun comes up. Doesn't have to be like this. You could be somebody.
Like you mean?
It's easier than you think, and it's worth it. I promise. It's up to you, Carl. I can't do it for you.
What on earth has been going on? Mrs. Tembe experiencing another acid flashback.
Don't ask.
So, how'd the big meeting go yesterday? Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's difficult to judge with these things.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to find the right investor. Keep ploughing on, though. That's my advice.
So I've been thinking, you know, we need to look the part. We're going to need new suits, company car. At which point, I've been thinking about business premises.
Did you know you can get full-size Daleks? I thought we could get one there for reception to greet people as they come in. I'll send you a link. Howard, we've got £2 million. Surely we can afford one measly Dalek.
I've made up my mind. I need to focus on this full time. It's too good an opportunity to miss.
Yeah, me too. I've waited my whole life for something like this. If I never see a fungal toe infection again in my life, it will be too soon.
So that's it then? The beginning of a new adventure.
An awfully big adventure. Brother. she's giving me a headache, mate. On and on and on.
No, you want to man up, mate.
What you doing?
I'm desperate for the little boy's room.
What's stopping you?
I can't face getting collared by the happy police.
You chicken, come on.
Okay, you keep her occupied, yeah?
Oh, Dr. Haskell.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna...
Not so fast. I have something for you.
Okay, Mrs. Tenbury, I don't mean to be rude, but this is not for me, okay? I'm a man of science and medicine, a man of hard mathematical fact, and you're fluffy, spiritual, happy-clappy...
Let me stop you there. Dr. Haskell, what is so fluffy about increased productivity?
Nothing.
And is there anything happy-clappy about hundreds of days lost because of work-related stress?
I really need a week.
I have prepared a fact sheet especially for you. Yeah, 50 to 60% of all working days lost in Europe is down to stress. Research has shown that happiness can increase productivity by 12% in a recent survey.
Fine, I will do it on the loo.
Thank you.
Mr. Moran, is everything all right?
I've been waiting here for ages, but the mother is nowhere to be seen.
I don't have you down for an appointment today. Were you hoping to speak to me?
I was, but... It's still warm.
Okay, if you come inside, I'll make sure that you can get seen. We've got a drop-in clinic today.
If the egg is warm, it means the chick is still alive. My granddad raised pigeons. He reared them from chicks. I know what I'm doing. We could hatch it.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, the nest must have fallen last night, but the chick's still alive. I mean, that has got to be a sign. I could save her. I need somewhere warm and not too dry.
Okay, Carl, listen to me, please. Calm down. I can help you sort out this egg situation.
No.
Why don't you bring it inside and we can have a little chat?
Yep.
Oh, sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no worries, just, admin.
Okay. Mr. Wakama just popped in, and apparently he's been to see an endocrinologist, and apparently you were right.
Hyperthyroidism, I knew it. You know, we don't look closely enough when it's a man.
But you did. Well done, Dr. Genius, after this.
Dr. Genius. Yeah, well, it's always nice to be right.
How meaningful is your job? You might want to tick very for that one.
How often do you feel absorbed in your job?
Okay, so the bowl is warm, but not hot. You want to put the egg in?
We need to wrap her first.
Yep, sorry.
Are you sure it's clean? Sorry. That's stupid. I do know I'm being stupid.
It's not stupid. Just take your time.
Can I put it under your lamp? The chick needs heat to survive.
Be my guest.
There we go.
Carl, I'm concerned about you. I received a letter from your therapist saying that you missed your last appointment.
I didn't mean to mess you around. I was gonna call, but I don't know. I was scared I'd get told off or something.
The appointments are for your benefit. Missing sessions can be a warning sign. Are you feeling especially anxious?
I don't know. Maybe.
But you are taking your medication. Talk to me, Carl. How can we support you?
I keep getting this feeling here.
You're doing great. Keep going. Can you describe?
Zara, I just need you to... I'm sorry. The schedule said you were available.
This was kind of a last-minute thing. I'll come and see you once I've seen to Mr. Moran.
What's that?
A blackbird, probably. Or maybe a house sparrow. Dr. Carmichael has helped me build the incubator.
Can't just take an egg from the wild.
I didn't steal it. The mother had gone.
You're getting serious trouble for that.
Howard, please, I am dealing with this.
It's illegal.
Is he gonna call the police?
No, absolutely not.
I don't know what I was thinking coming here. Doctors make it worse, not better.
Oh,
I've gotta go.
Carl, please, wait. Carl, wait!
Let's steer this place. I think a group of professionals would be able to keep somewhere tidy, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm not going to miss about this place? Lack of respect.
You will miss some things, though, right?
Can't think of anything today.
No. No, me neither. I think it's more a case of medicine's going to miss me. Yeah, take this morning, for example. Mr. Yockerman had been complaining about, inability to concentrate, tiredness, headaches, and it turns out his old doctor hadn't checked his TFTs. It's quite a nice feeling, getting a diagnosis right.
Mm.
Not everyone has a knack for diagnosis. You wrote me this card. He said, thank you for making me feel like myself again.
Mm.
Thank you for making me feel like myself again.
You know, there's some really interesting commercial properties on the market at the moment.
Yeah, I bet there is. Well, sorry, modern medicine. The doctor has found a higher calling.
Carl, you all right?
I can't stop. I've got to get back.
What's going on? What's that?
You wouldn't understand.
Are you mixed up in something again?
Why do you always think the worst of me?
I'm worried about you.
It's an egg, if you must know. It fell from its nest. I'm gonna hatch it.
Are you being serious? What are you gonna do? Sit on it?
Forget it. I knew you wouldn't understand. No one understands.
Fancy a liquid lunch?
No, I can't, sorry.
What do you want about cards?
You could go to the pub and I'll meet you later.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No.
What's that?
It's just something I found this morning.
Knock off. Because I know some people who can help shift it.
It's an egg.
You what?
Yeah, I found this nest and thought I could hatch it.
Mate, I know you're a funny one, but come on.
No, I know the chick is still alive in there. I know she is.
Oh, you're for real, aren't you? Flaming hell. I know it's hard for a lad like you to get a bird, but surely there's a limit.
Look, I promise I will meet you after. This is just something that I need to do on my own.
How long's it going to take?
I don't know. As long as it takes.
Well, you're going to need a drink then.
No, I can't. She needs watching, she needs turning, and I need to make sure that the temperature is is just right.
No offence, yeah, mate, but with your luck, that bird is dead already.
I need to at least try. I know it's stupid, but it feels like a sign, and it's the start of something.
All right, Spring Watch, spare the sermon. No one is saying get smashed. I'll tell you, have a drink with me, and then I'll help. We'll do it together. What harm is one little drink gonna do? Chin chin.
Walking back to happiness.
And that is catchy.
It's been in my head ever since Mrs. Tempe's thing this morning.
How's everybody getting on with that?
Seriously, haven't we got better things to do?
The whole thing is pointless. I don't know. I had my doubts at first, but it's really got me thinking.
How so?
Well, I feel like I'm on the ball when I'm with my patients, but I've been thinking about how I could use my time better in between.
Like what?
Like aftercare and following things up. You get out what you put in, don't you?
See, that's what I think. It's not just the medical care that matters. It's all the other stuff.
What are you supposed to be good at that?
I am.
Prove it. Build it again. Balance your egg.
No way.
Come on, you haven't looked at that thing in an hour. I thought you meant to keep turning it.
I have been turning it.
You're too far gone to remember. Go on, I dare you.
Here, let me.
Oh, thanks.
You need to save yourself for the big race.
Don't remind me.
You know what you girls need?
I've got a feeling you're going to tell us.
You need someone to motivate you, a leader.
Oh, is that right?
Why don't we chat to Harold and get cover for me to join?
Only if he wears very tight shorts.
Sorry about the mess.
Is now a good time?
Are you from the social? Because you have to give notice.
I'm Carl's doctor. When I saw you earlier, you seemed very distressed.
You're a quack.
Is there somewhere private that we can have this discussion?
Oh, he's fine, so you can go. Unless you fancy an omelette.
I thought that looking after the chick was important to you, Carl.
The bird will be dead anyway.
Well, you don't know that. How do you know that?
Come off it. You seen the state of his hands? That egg is well and truly scrambled.
Do you have any idea how offensive that is?
Oh, it's just banter, love. Keep your wig on. He needs to chill out, that's all. Dr. Frankie has the answer.
No, Carl, drinking is not the answer. Your therapist.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you heard this? Making out you're mental because you like a drink. See, you'd have to be mental not to want to drink living in a dump like this. But you wouldn't know anything about that now, would you? Stuck-up cow. What's you interested in him for, anyway?
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on. Even you're not daft enough to believe she's actually bothered about you. Is this how you get your thrills, love? Because if it's a bit of rough you're after, look no further.
Leave her alone.
You what?
I said leave her. She's trying to help.
I'm not having some stuck-up cow coming into my gaff telling me what to do.
This isn't your gaff.
You what?
This is my place. You're not even supposed to be here.
And who's going to make me leave? You?
If I have to.
Okay, Carl, let's just please try and calm down.
Yeah. You have your poxy flat. You watch your back, mind. Soft lad. No one to protect you now.
I feel as if I can be myself at work.
What was I even thinking? How can I look after anything? The state I'm in.
Okay, I know that you're upset, but you do need to try and keep this in perspective.
Every time I held her, I thought that she was just going to fall out of my arms. Every time I fed her, I thought that she'd choke.
Fed her?
She was better off without me.
Who?
My daughter, Heidi.
I didn't know.
I deserve to call her my daughter. She's 4 years old, and I've hardly seen her.
Have you discussed this with your therapist?
What is there to say? I'm useless. A useless dad.
All parents find it difficult.
Not Carrie. God, she is brilliant. Her and Heidi were better off without me.
Did you arrange contact visits?
All she'd do is cry. Her whole body squirming to get away from me.
She's older now. Things might be different.
That is what Carrie says. You know, she's asked me around for tea.
That sounds like a good thing.
No, no. I will mess it up. Like I mess everything up.
No parent knows what they're doing. Some are just better at improvising than others. I was never any good with babies, but now I love spending time with my son. So much so that I'm about to take a year off just to be with him.
What if I'm on my own with her and she falls? Or she runs out into the road? I'd panic.
With the right medical care, you can keep these feelings under control. You've made a great start getting rid of the negative influences in your life.
I can't handle talking about this right now. I need to be on my own.
I can see that I'm distressing you, so I will go. But do me a favour. Work on your relaxation, work on your breathing. Can you do that for me, Carl? I got you this for what it's worth. Information about bird rearing. I thought it might help.
Come in.
Howard, I have something to say. I was going to leave you a note, but I figured I should say it face to face. Howard, look, I'm thrilled with our investment, but it's becoming increasingly apparent to me that being a genius inventor is just a sideline. Howard, I can't give up my day job. I know that patients can be a real pain in the behind sometimes, but occasionally I get to make someone feel like themselves again. And there is no feeling in the world like that.
All right, fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Right. I'm going to speak to JB, give him the news. But reassure him we're still committed.
It's all right, yeah. I mean, you can still quit your job, can't you? Yeah. It's not like you're going to be throwing away years of medical training. I'm not saying that what you do isn't important. It's just, you know, you're a pen pusher, a number cruncher, an accountant.
All right, all right.
So we call, yeah?
Yeah, go on. Go and do what you do best.
What? Save lives?
Carl?
If this is a bad time.
No, I'm glad you came. I wanted to say sorry about before. I shouldn't have laughed. Was the bed okay?
Frankie crushed it.
That's horrible.
I've kicked him out.
Really?
I should be the one saying sorry. I've let you down. But from now on, I'm gonna be a better dad. Look, my granddad used to race pigeons, and I was thinking that I might like to try it as a hobby. I think I'd be good at it.
You'd be great.
And, I don't know, maybe Heidi is scared of birds. I wouldn't even know that.
She isn't.
So, do you think that maybe she'd want to help me?
I think she'd love that. She's here now. You want to say hello?
Yes, of course, JB, yes. 100%. OK, bye, bye.
Come on, girls.
So we haven't met before, have we?
I don't think so, unless it was before my accident.
Accident. Mr. Winters, can you hear me? Okay, look, I need you to keep very still. You've been in an accident, but help's on its way.
This is the guy. It's the guy from the accident. Same clothes, everything.
Mrs. Winters, if I'm going to help you, you need to let me know exactly what's going on.